Karnataka results also have given a shot in the arm for the opposition. On the back of the Karnataka results, West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee proposed a formula for 2024, citing the example of Karnataka. She explained how the BJP is unable to stand up to one strong party, which is the main contender, a one-on-one fight. She suggested practically a man-to-man marking like is done in basketball, and proposed that each party should only fight in areas where it is confident of defeating the BJP and leave the other seats to other strong regional forces.
Wherever the regional party is strong, there BJP cannot fight. So the strong party must be given priority. And wherever is the Congress strong, in their respective 200 seat or something, what we have already calculated, let them fight, we will give support, no power. If you want to get some good things, then you have to sacrifice yourself also in some area. Suppose in UP, of course, Akhilesh is to give the priority. The Ajit Singh is there also. They have other combination. I'm not telling that Congress should not fight there. It is, let us decide this. It is not at the final stage. They have to support the other political party also. I'm giving you the support in Karnataka, but you are fighting against me every day. It should not be the policy. It is for everybody. If you want to get some good things, then you have to sacrifice yourself also in some area.
But through the day, it became very clear that Mamata Banerjee's formula didn't have too many takers, from the Congress that called her the biggest damager of opposition unity to the left that questioned how past wrongs could be forgotten. For now, it seems that everyone is still adamant on the Ekla Chalo Re mantra. Okay, let's first go around the table. Sanju Verma, national spokesperson of the BJP, Dr. Richu Datta, spokesperson of the Trinamool Congress, Abhishek Jha, spokesperson of JDU, Sridhar Ravila Reddy, senior leader of the BRS, Dushyant Nagar, political analyst. Dr. Richu Datta, this turned out to be a bit of a non-starter. First off the block, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary said sorry, but no thanks. Oh wait, thanks, but no thanks.
See, Padmaja, what is the goal of all the opposition parties in 2024? That is the BJP Mukt Bharat. So, opposition unity is the need of the hour. Mamata Banerjee just said that, all the regional parties like BRS, like TMC, like Aam Aadmi Party, who are strong in their own backyard, the Congress should support them because we are going to defeat the BJP, and we have defeated the BJP in the past, hence proven. Now the onus is on the Congress, being the party which is contesting the BJP in 150, 200 on seats, to open a dialogue with the regional parties. If they want to do it, fine. If they don't want to do it, fine, because it's a give and take policy. And Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, under whose leadership Congress in the Vidhan Sabha votes become a big zero, I don't want to give him too much credit. Let's wait for the Congress High Command to decide what they want to do with Bengal and other regional parties.
Dushyant Nagar, everyone is trying to come together. The way the Congress is the only one which is sticking out like a sore thumb, बड़ी जल्दी आपको बी टीम ऑफ द बीजेपी बोल दिया जाएगा. वैसे तो ममता जी ने बोल ही दिया आपको बंगाल में बी टीम ऑफ बीजेपी, अब नेशनली आपको बी टीम बोल दिया जाएगा.
देखिए, ममता दीदी हमारी हैं, हमारी सम्मानित हैं, युवा कांग्रेस की कार्यकर्ता रही हैं, कांग्रेस की एमपी रही हैं, कांग्रेस की सांसद रही हैं, मंत्री रही हैं. बेशक उन्होंने अलग पार्टी बना ली, लेकिन उन्होंने गांधीवादी मूल्यों को नहीं छोड़ा. उन्होंने सेकुलरिज्म को, वीकर सेक्शन को मजबूत करने के लिए काम किया है. तो कांग्रेस पार्टी का मुझे लगता नहीं है कोई दिक्कत किसी भी तरह की कोई अलायंस बनाने में दीदी के साथ आएगी. बिल्कुल दीदी ने कुछ बातें सही उठाई है. जहां पे नेशनल पार्टी वीक है, वहां पे रीजनल पार्टी को आगे लाना होगा, लेकिन रीजनल पार्टियों को भी ये देखना होगा कि वो अपने प्रभाव क्षेत्र तक ही सीमित रहें. गोवा, त्रिपुरा या अन्य राज्यों में जाके नेशनल पार्टी को नुकसान ना पहुंचाए. और मैं बताना चाहता हूं, इसी महीने के आखिर में पटना में सभी विपक्ष की पार्टियां मिलने जा रही हैं, सब नेता जुटने जा रहे हैं, और वहां से आपसी समझ, विश्वास और सहयोग के साथ आगे बढ़ेंगे. और निश्चित रूप से 2024 में भारतीय जनता पार्टी मुक्त भारत होने जा रहा है.
Okay, wait, before you respond, Sanju Verma, I think it's important to take everyone's view on this, because they have decided to form a coalition, everyone versus BJP. So let's ask the BRS also. Will you also be happy going to Patna saying that, all right, in Telangana, it will just be BJP versus BRS, Mr. Reddy. And in other states, you will help them. You will help the Congress. Mr. Reddy, I think you've muted yourself. Please unmute and go on.
In Telangana, it is not BRS versus BJP. Both these parties are in a very distant, far from us. They are not any close to us. And one election of Karnataka cannot decide who will be the immediate alternative to BJP in the center. We have enough time. We don't have any urgency to talk all this in this point in time. We have enough time to discuss all these things. And definitely, yes, the country is, waiting for a strong alternative to come to Modi's government. So that will be worked out at an appropriate time. But, immediately after one election, people will start talking about Congress party will be there. Regional parties have to stick to one area, should not come out of the other state and all that. These things are actually premature. We don't want to get into that kind of
But it is not even the Congress proposing it. It's a regional party like yourself. The TMC is actually also giving up on a lot. Mamata Banerjee can argue, I am willing to compromise, say on Tripura. I will compromise on Assam. But I will want the assurance that I will be given full freedom to fight in West Bengal. It has to be give and take, right? Give a little, live a little.
Padmaja,
Mr. Reddy.
Padmaja, every political party has their own strategy. According to their, current situation, they may have their plans. But, politics are very dynamic. You never know what will happen tomorrow. And as BRS today, we wanted to bring in a strong political alternative in this country. We will work towards it. There is no urgency. Who will be leading the opposition? When will the opposition unity come? Who will be the face of the opposition? These things will come at an appropriate time. We have still one more year to go. We will work out.
Interesting that you still say things can change. Who knows? Maybe you end up having a kind of meeting that Naveen Patnaik had with the Prime Minister. Within 24 hours of meeting, Nitish Ji went and met Prime Minister and said, I'm sorry, I am not a part of any coalition. Anyway, now you can respond, Sanju Verma, then I'll bring in the JDU. Yes.
Okay. Padmaja, I just want to say one very interesting thing. I noticed that Riju said that, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary really does not represent what the larger Congress thinking is. And then we had the BRS spokesperson saying that, let's wait for a year because the Karnataka results cannot be taken as a proxy for the larger national picture. So basically on your debate itself, the opposition panelists are, at loggerheads against each other. Their unity is only on the fact that Modi ko hatana hai. But Modi ko hatane ke baad hum khud kya karenge? Mamata दीदी बोलती है भाई मुझे भी प्राइम मिनिस्टर बनना है. बीआरएस के केसीआर बोलते हैं प्राइम मिनिस्टर को उम्मीदवार मैं भी हूं. There you have Nitish Kumar who says, Mr. Faltu Ram, अरे प्राइम मिनिस्टर का सबसे बड़ा ठेकेदार तो मैं हूं. So the point is कि they are divided by their prime ministerial ambitions. They are united by their visceral hate for Narendra Modi. Point number one. And that the Janta can see, ये public है, ये सब जानती है. Point number two, and most importantly, I always say the data never lies, by and large. How many seats does the Samajwadi Party have currently in Lok Sabha? 3. How many does the Trinamool Congress have? 22. How many does the BRS have? 9. Aam Aadmi Party 0.
1.
RJD 0.
They have one. They have one now.
Okay, 1. Okay, I stand corrected. How many does the JDU have? 16 at this point in time. If you add all this, it works out to 51. उसमें आप कांग्रेस के 52 ऐड कर दो. The grand total is 103 and the grand total of BJP is 303. 103 बनाम 303. What is your common minimum program? How will you take us on? And every time, even if we've lost Karnataka, we have always, since 2004, the Kannadigas have voted for the BJP in every Lok Sabha election with a thumping majority. Our lowest strike rate in Karnataka in Lok Sabha has been 64%, and our highest strike rate in Karnataka was in 2019, 89%, 25 of the 28 seats. Opposition टीवी पर आकर तो बहुत कुछ समझाती है बीजेपी को. But it is you who needs to go to the drawing board because your Mamata Didi said, I will win Goa. You got 0 seats in Goa. You said we will win Tripura. You got 0 seats in Tripura. It is you who needs to do introspection.
All right, Riju Datta, quick rebuttal, then I'll bring in Abhishek Jha.
Yes. I take offense to the fact that Ms. Sanju Verma says that we have visceral hatred for Mr. Narendra Modi. Absolutely not. He is our Prime Minister. We love him. We just think that he is the Fevicol that is bringing all the opposition together. So there is a difference, Ms. Verma. Now the second point is that the opposition and the people of this country can absolutely look through all your blatant lies, all the jumlas, all the fake promises. So the fight will be the people of India versus BJP in 2024, supported by the collective opposition. Please get it clear. And we will wait for the results.
You lost your national.
We will lose. We have lost Tripura. We have lost Meghalaya. We have lost everything. But Mr. Modi and BJP will lose India in 2024. Mr. Modi and BJP will lose India in 2024.
Abhishek Jha, you know, it said politics makes fickle friends. And the most relevant example of that was witnessed recently by Nitish Ji. He went and met Mr. Naveen Patnaik in Odisha. 24 hours later, Mr. Patnaik declared, I am fighting alone in 2024. I am not a part of any second front, third front, fourth front. This formula is... Yes, go on.
Why the BJP is so happy that Naveen Patnaik said that he is going to contest the election on his own. That means he is going to fight against the BJP, against the Prime Minister, and still BJP is very happy. Nitish Kumar ji is making attempts continuously to form a strong coalition so that we can fight the general elections on the issues related to the people of India, not on the issues related to just religion. BJP spokesperson was presenting data and the numbers of seats other parties are having. It is a very, you may say it is a very confusing thing, that anyone can understand that when we are going to fight in the elections of 2024, we have to start from zero now. Every party has to start from zero. They are thinking that they have won 303 seats, so they are going to add on that. But we are just planning and expecting that the states like Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, West Bengal, if you add these seats will result to around 220 seats. If these states really prove good for the so-called coalition which we are going to make, then BJP will surely be on the lower end. They will be out of the government. 220 seats are a very big margin. They are just 30 above the majority.
So do you agree with the formula which has been given by Mamata Banerjee, where she says सब लोग अपने states में लड़े और बाकी जो है एक दूसरे को support करें? Do you agree with that formula?
Advices are always welcome. Valuable advices are always welcome. Mamata Banerjee ji is a very senior leader, very experienced leader. And Nitish Kumar ji has told that it is necessary for all the parties to come on a common platform, discuss ideas, discuss things. And he has also said that as Congress party is the largest party in the opposition, so Congress party has an edge. Always they have an edge. They can move forward regarding this. And,
it's interesting you say that the Congress party has an edge, because I have with me a blind piece from the Indian Express which says that when Nitish ji went to meet Mr. Rahul Gandhi and Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge in Delhi, after the meeting he said that Sonia ji should come for such meetings क्योंकि he told the other Congress leaders कि ये आपके prince होंगे, हमारे नहीं हैं. He didn't quite like the kind of conversation that Mr. Gandhi had with Nitish ji.
These are cooked up stories. These are cooked up stories. No one was present there. I do not know what was the feedback given to that journalist and how he wrote this story, but these are cooked up stories. Nitish Kumar ji has always believed in giving due respect to every senior leader in the nation. In fact, he's giving due respect to everyone, and he has a strong belief that we can form a strong coalition only when we have a sense of sacrifice in us, when we are...
He thinks that Rahul Gandhi ji will make for a good Prime Minister who all of you will back?
I cannot say this on a television channel. My party cannot judge this on a television channel. Even any other party, or if you ask any other spokesperson also, he cannot confirm a single name. We are ready to discuss everyone's name. Nitish Kumar ji said that if Sharad Pawar comes, he can be a very good option. What does that? He is ready if the majority of all the parties are ready for a सिंगल ऑप्शन।
Okay.
नीतीश कुमार जी की व्यक्तिगत कोई महत्वाकांक्षा नहीं।
ओके, कोई महत्वाकांक्षा नहीं है. Riju Datta wants to respond. So does Dushyant Nagar. Quick word from you, Sanju Verma. Yes.
Padmaja, the JDU spokesperson said that, he doesn't want to comment कि कौन प्राइम मिनिस्टर बनेगा या किसके आधार पर किसके नेतृत्व में ये लोग लड़ेंगे. I can say with full confidence, 100% confidence, BJP is going into 2024 Lok Sabha elections under the dynamic leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi with no ifs or buts whatsoever. We are not confused. Point number one. Point number two. You have the BRS spokesperson here. BRS got 9 seats from Telangana in the Lok Sabha. But which was the second largest party? It was BJP, 8 seats. Again, you discussed Odisha. The Biju Janata Dal got 12 seats in Odisha. Which was the second largest party? It was the BJP with 8 seats. The limited point I'm making is, even where we are considered supposedly weak in Lok Sabha elections, we actually spring a nasty surprise on our opponents.
Okay, Mr. Reddy wants to respond. I think Mr. Reddy is contradicting you. Yes.
4 seats in Lok Sabha from Telangana.
In Telangana, they don't have 8. They have only 4 seats. And even Karnataka, they have fought the election under the dynamic leadership of Modi ji only, not on Basavaraj Bommai. And Sanju ji was saying the arithmetic 100 seats abhi kaisa banenge. Or, a week back you had 100 plus seats in Karnataka, now you are 60, 65. So don't too much depend upon the stats and mathematics now. You have enough time to rework. And people, when they decide, and the dynamic leadership was, defeated in Himachal, it was same again defeated in Karnataka, they have not listened. So please understand, we will have, that's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, let me bring in Dushyant Nagar sitting very quietly. Look at all the other opposition parties, Dushyant Nagar, सब कम से कम इतनी बात मान रही हैं कि हम तैयार हैं, हम फॉर्मूला एटलीस्ट ट्राई आउट करने के लिए तैयार हैं. आपने पहले से ही यू हैव डग इन योर हील्स एंड सेड नथिंग डूइंग, हम तो सबसे अच्छे हैं, वी आर द बेस्ट, वी विल लीड 300-300 पार.
बिल्कुल हम तो अच्छे हैं, इसमें क्या है, हमारी नीतियां, हमारे विचारधारा बिल्कुल अच्छी है, सबसे अच्छी है, श्रेष्ठ है. और पूर्व में हमने अपने सहयोगियों के साथ में, मतलब कांग्रेस पार्टी ने एक शानदार 10 वर्ष के कार्यकाल की एक सरकार चलाई है जो भारत को नई ऊंचाइयों पे लेके गई. दूसरा मैं ये कहना चाहता हूं कि अभी हमारे जेडीयू के नेता से आप बात कर रहे थे, तो जेडीयू तो उनके नेता ऑलरेडी राहुल गांधी जी को प्रधानमंत्री पद के लिए उपयुक्त उम्मीदवार बता चुके हैं. तो ये बार बार मीडिया में जो
नेता ऐसे बोल चुके हैं, किस नेता ने
नीतीश कुमार जी बोल चुके हैं. आपको जानकारी होनी चाहिए, आप अपने पीछे बैकएंड टीम से जानकारी लीजिए. और दूसरा मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूँ,
बैकएंड टीम से लेने की जानकारी जरूरत नहीं है. कब बोला आप नीतीश जी, आप बता सकते हैं कि राहुल गांधी जी प्रधानमंत्री के लिए उपयुक्त है?
लास्ट टाइम जब वो दिल्ली आए थे तो उन्होंने बोला था, बिल्कुल बोला था, आप पता करा लीजिए.
नहीं बोला उन्होंने कभी ऐसा.
भाई देखिए, बीजेपी से तो ज्यादा आपको दिक्कत हो रही है विपक्ष के अलायंस के ऊपर.
जबरदस्ती में कहीं आपने कोई रिपोर्ट भी पढ़ ली है जहां हर किसी ने डिक्लेयर कर दिया है कि राहुल गांधी जी सबसे उपयुक्त है प्रधानमंत्री के लिए? ऐसा नहीं बोला.
मैं आपको व्हाट्सएप पे संबंधित खबर से सारी जानकारी भेज दूंगा.
व्हाट्सएप पे भरोसा मत कीजिए दुष्यंत जी, आजकल बहुत डेंजरस होता है व्हाट्सएप.
गूगल पे
गूगल और व्हाट्सएप पे मत भरोसा क्या कीजिए. वेरी क्विकली रिजू दत्ता, देन आई विल कम टू यू संजू वर्मा. यस,
भारतीय जनता पार्टी की नेत्री जो कह रही थी ना गठबंधन के लिए,
अरे भाई
भैया
तो पढ़े लिखे
okay, one at a time please. Yes, one at a time. Riju Datta, at least it's encouraging. Some people are still forthcoming, willing to give it a try. Better late than never. Riju Datta.
Yes, and I believe who will be the Prime Minister candidate in front of the dynamic Narendra Modi, that will be a consensus of all the opposition parties, and in due course of time. That is the general word from all the opposition parties, that we will sit together and we will decide. So let's not jump the gun. Number 2 point, Sanju ji made a very snide comment that we have lost our national status. So my counter narrative question is 2016, 18, 19 and 21. The world's largest party gets thrashed by a regional party. How does it feel, madam? And third point, after Bengal defeat and after Karnataka defeat, the coin Modi magic is an absolute con stands exposed. So the people of India will not choose BJP anymore. That's the bottom line. We as the
respond,
opposition
Sanju Varma.
have a duty
Yes.
for this country,
Okay.
and we will
Let me
do it
respond.
all together.
Parvatan, I have to stop him. Riju Datta, I repeat, it is not a snide comment. I repeat, my friend Riju Datta, Trinamool Congress is a small regional party which lost its national party status few weeks back. Please accept my condolences. Point number 2, we improved our tally from 3 seats to 77 seats in 2021, which is more than a 2000% jump. But your Mamta Didi said we will win Tripura. 0. Not even 1 seat. You got 0 in Tripura. You said we will win Goa. You got 0 in Goa. Arey bhai sahab, wake up and smell the coffee. Wake up and smell the coffee. You're a regional party.
Okay, too late in the night to have coffee, but with all apologies to Shahrukh Khan, हार जीत तो लगी रहती है पॉलिटिक्स में, पर हार के जीतने वाले को बाजीगर भी कहते हैं and maybe united opposition कहते हैं. We'll leave it at that. Thanks very much, all gentlemen, and Sanju Varma for joining me. Thanks for watching.